proposing this morning, we proceed on Exhibit DD5E,
Yeah.
Roman figure 1. This is the extracted data from the cell phone 060-901-6890. As we indicated yesterday, my lord, this is the cell phone. Oh, sorry, the accused are not here.
No, fine. You repeat it. Cell phone off?
The cell phone that was found in the possession of accused number 2.
Okay, in Valeria Police
Yes,
Station.
yes, on the 8th of February 2021. And the purpose of the whole exercise is just, we'll recall that when we stopped yesterday, Lieutenant Colonel Hose was referring to the tower
Yeah.
of Queenswheat for a certain period. And there was then an objection.
Yes, yes.
And we then undertook to go and make copies of the section 205 to show the different towers from the date of the arrest of the accused from the 16th of June 2020. So the witness, what we've prepared now, what we have prepared now is the tower information from the date of the arrest of accused number 2 on the 16th of June 2020 until the date when the cell phone was found in his possession on the 8th of February 2021.
Yeah, what are the accused now? Yeah.
Please. I just want to make a correction. This exhibit DD5EI ends with the date of the 1st of February 2021.
Yeah, you can repeat what you said for the benefit of the accused.
As the court pleases, my lord, the documents have been printed and are still in the process of being printed. There is now the section 205, the original thereof as received from the service provider in PDF format it's taking some time as the machine is also breaking down along the way because of the volume of the papers that have got to be printed. It's just reams and reams of paper. This morning we handed up exhibit DD in brackets 5 in DD5 in brackets E, Roman figure 1. This is the data that was extracted from the section 2.5 data of accused number 2, and we focus from the date of his arrest, the 16th of June 2020, to show the tower information on the respective dates since his arrest. And exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1 was supposed to go up to the 8th.
To the 8th?
Yeah, the 8th of February 2021. However, they could only print up to the 1st of February 2021. We'll make sure that the rest of the dates are printed when we take the long adjournment.
Okay.
We have reached an agreement in principle with the legal representative of accused number 2 and the other legal representative that we can proceed to place this tower information on record whilst the data for the other number is being printed. The 0762648460 number.
07264
07626484.
Sorry, 07624.
Yes. 8460.
8460.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Mr.
Yes.
Interpreter.
Kuthiwa manje siyaqhubeka nale document le abayiphethe eku exhibition BB5.
Right, Lieutenant Colonel House, there's before you exhibit DD5 in brackets E in brackets I, which is the extraction of the call data from the section 2.5 of accused number 2 for the number 060-901-6890. If you can just proceed to place the tower information relating to this number from the 16th of June 2020. Starting with the number and the date, as well as the cell ID and the cell name.
Thank you, my lord. Just for the 16th of June, my lord.
Yeah, from the 16th.
Okay, I must start from the 16th. So you need the cell number, IMA, and date and tower.
Yes.
16 June 2020, 27609016890. Cell tower was undefined. The cell phone was on that stage not switched on. It went to call forward, so there was no signal for the 16th of June.
And the time, if you can also just
020728.
The number of 0609016890 ngomhla 16 kuJune ngo-20728 ayixhumananga netower ngoba kuthiwa itower undefined okusho ukuthi ayichaziwe itower ukuthi yiphi ngoba kusho ukuthi ke ngaleso sikhathi ke yayisacinyiwe.
Next one's 27609016890, 16 June 020750. Went also to call forward. Cell phone was offline or switched off, so there was no cell phone tower picked up on that number.
00609016890 ngomhla 16 June 2020 isikhathi 020750 nakhona ke lapha izange ikwazi ukuxhumana netower ngoba yayicinyiwe.
27609106890, 16 June 020828. Cell phone was offline. It went to a call forward. No cell phone data available.
06090168890 ngomhla 16 June 2020 020750 nakhona ke kuyakho kuvisa ukuthi cell ifone leyo kuchaza ukuthi yayisacinyiwe ngoba ayizange ikwazi ukuxhumana netower.
27609016890, 16 June 065338. He received the SMS, empty SMS. That's we not received. Yeah, he received the SMS. Must I read the number, my lord?
Yes.
From 2767330332, and he was in the 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93 cell tower.
Kuthiwa lawo 06090168890 ngesikhathi ngomhla 16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 065338 yathola i-SMS evela ku 0673303332 lapho ke itower eyayiqhumanisa namafoni ko 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93.
27609016890, 16 June 065539. He received the SMS, MT SMS, from 27673303332, and he was in the 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93 tower.
06090168890 nakhona ke lapha ngomhla 16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 065539 yathola SMS evela ku 0673303332 iqhunya yiyo le tower u3G Impala Platinum NGA 93.
Then 27609016890, 16 June 2020, 10:55:40. He received the SMS, empty SMS, from 2767330332, and he was in the Impala 2G Impala Platinum NGA 3.
Tuage number ke lena 606090016890 ke.
Just want to open for them to read the chat.
isikhathi lapha kwaku 10:55:40 yathola i-SMS evela kule number 067-333-03332 eqhumana lapha ke ile tower u2G Impala Platinum NGA3
27609016890 received the empty SMS on 16 June 2020, 14/12/14 from number 27606946195 in the cell tower 3G Freedom Park 80 NGA.
Kuthiwa ke inumber lena 0609016890 yathola SMS ngomhla ka16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 14/12/14 lapho ke inumber le ayithumela ethola SMS iphuma kuyona u 0606946195 iqhumana ngale tower 3G Freedom Park 80 NGA.
In 27609016890 from the 17th on the 17th of June, just there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that I'll read. From the 17th of June 2020 at 08:51:08, at 09:37:18, at 10:07:34, 10:50:01 and 15:58:01, the cell phone were offline and it went to call forward. There's no cell tower identified because the phone was offline on that stage.
Kuthiwa ke lana 0609016890 ngomhla 17 kuJune kuthiwa 08:51:08 isikhathi futhi nango 09:37:18 nango 10:07:34 nango 10:50:01 nango 15:58:01 ayizange iqhumane na tower ngoba yangena ku call forwarding ngoba yayingekho itower engaqhumana nayo.
27609011690, 17 June 18:01:45, we received a SMS from Stay Safe. There's no number, it's and then on that stage he was in a 3G PTA North NGA cell tower.
0609016890 ngomhla 17 kuJune isikhathi 2020 isikhathi kwaku 18:01:45 yathola iSMS evela ku Stay Safe kunanombolo ekhona lapho kodwa ke itower yabaqhumanisa u3G PTA North NGA.
The Pretoria North.
Pretoria North, that's right, my lord. 27609016890 received the SMS on the 17th of June 2020 at 18:01:46 from 2782009869 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
0609016890 athola SMS ngolanga mhla 17 kuJune 2020 isikhathi kwaku 18:01:46 iSMS lena evela ku 0820098269 itower esetshenziswa ngaleso sikhathi kwaku 3G PTA North NGA.
27609016890 received the SMS on 17 June 2020 at 18:01:47 from number 27115745317 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA tower.
Kuthiwa ke u0609016890 mhla 17 kuJune 2020 ngesikhathi sika 18:01:46 yathola i-SMS evela ku-082-009-8269 iyayisekhona kuleya tower yes 3G PTA North NGA.
I'm wondering if it will be a train smash. If I were to suggest that because the number does not seem to be in dispute, then we avoid re-mentioning the number each time that there's a transaction. We simply say that that same number on this day, at this time, this is what happened. I'm not so sure. It's just a suggestion.
There is, in fact, welcome. We can then just say same number, and what is important is the tower information.
And the number also?
Yes,
that was
the same number.
But if the number was phoned, must I read the number out, not the IMSI number, but the other party? Must you read the other party number out or not?
Well, it's not even necessary to read the other party number.
You just need a cell tower?
Yes.
Okay. And okay, so...
Sorry, Mano, just to add on to that. I fully agree with my learned colleague to curtail time. And also on the other party, the only number that I'm interested in to be read are either the number of the persons attributed to be the accused persons in front of court where it appears, and the 072-505-7056. The rest of the numbers, it's not necessary to read them now.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, okay.
Thank you. It is welcome. You can
On 17 June 2020, 1801:47, received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Tom, 17 June 2020, isikhathi kwa-1801:47 yathola SMS evela ePretoria North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:48, received the SMS while in 3G Pretoria North NGA tower.
Ngomhla 17 June isikhathi kwa-1801:48 yathola SMS evela khona lapha ku-3 esebenzisayo naleyo u-3G PTA NGA.
17 June 2020 at 1801:49, he received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 1801:49 yathola futhi i-SMS isetshenziswa yona leyo 3G PTA North NGA.
On 17 June 2020, 1801:50, the number received the SMS on a 3G while in a 3G PTA North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 1801:50 yaphinda yathola i-SMS evela engena ngeleya tower leya 3G PTA North NGA.
17 June 2020, the number received the SMS on 1801:51 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 isikhathi kwa-1801:51 yaphinda yathola i-SMS evela ehamba ngaleya tower u-3G PTA North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:51, the number received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 1801:51 yaphinda yathola i-SMS engene ngaleya tower 3G PTA North PGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:51, the number received the SMS from while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower area.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 1801:52 yaphinda yathola i-SMS ingena nge-Pretoria 3G Pretoria North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1802.46. The number received the SMS while in a 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Kuthiwa-ke ngomhla 17 kuJune 2020 1802.46 le number yaphinda yathola umbiko uvela ungena ngePretoria NGA PTA.
Then, my lord, from the 17 June 2020, from 1907.50 to the 18th of June 1940.29, the cell phone was offline, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 call forwards where there was no signal or cell phone was offline.
So mhla 17 June ihlandezo ezisithupha kusukela mhla 17 June ngo-1907.50 kuyofika mhla 18 kuJune 1940.29 le phone lena kuyabonakala ukuthi yayidlulisa imbiko ngoba yayingaqhumani nethawa.
18 June 2020, 2206.55, the number received SMS while in a 3G for Wood Park SGS cell phone tower.
So mhla 18 June ngomsikhathi wa 2206.55 le number yathola SMS evela engena ngale tower 3G for Wood Park.
My lord, do I need to write all the numbers, or can I say from the 18th he received 5 SMSs on the same cell tower?
Yes.
Or is it good?
You can just summarize it.
Okay, so then from the 18th of June 2020, 18 June 2020, 2206.56, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SMSs received until 2208.57, and they were, on that stage he was in a 3G for Wood Park SGS cell tower area.
Kusukela ngo 18 June kale ngesikhathi sika 2206.56 sehle siyofika ku isikhathi sika 2208.57 yathola imibiko ebiloku ingena emihlanu ingena ngayo le tower le 3G Fairwood.
Then from 19 June 2020, 10:51, the cell phone was switched off or not in a tower area. 19 June 10:51:32 to 19 June 2020, 16:09:56.
So mhla 19 kuJune 10:51:32 kuyofika mhla 19 kuJune 19:32:13 le phone lena kuyabonakala ukuthi ayiqishile.
In 20 June 2020 at 01:26:22 to 20 June 2020 02:22:23 received 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 SMSs, while in the 3G Pukeng NGA cell phone area. The last one, sorry my lord, the last one is Wagfontein. So from the 20 June 01:26 to 20 June 01:28, he was in the 3G Pukeng NGA area, and then on 20 June 2020 at 02:22, he was in the 3G Wagfontein NGA area, cell phone area.
Kuthiwa-ke uqala lapha ku-20 June 2020 ngo-1:26:22 ukuyofika ku-20 June ngo-1:28:24 lapha ilokhu ithola imbiko ama-SMS ukuthi itholakala yona lapha eduze kwetower le kuthiwa 3G Pukeng NGA. Manje-ke ngalolo suku mhla 20 June ngo-2:22:23 yayithola i-SMS futhi kodwa-ke isitholakala manje iseduze kwetower u-NG va-14 NGA.
June 2020, 15:07:59. From 20 June 2020 150759, the cell phone was off, didn't find any signal up until 26 June 2020, 11:02:38.
Sokuqala lapha mhla 20 June 2020 so isikhathi sika 15:07:59 sehle size siyofika le phansi lena ku 25 June. Can you please go down?
Yeah. 26 June.
26 June isikhathi sika 11:02:38 le phone lena ibingatholi signal so ibingaqhumani naThawa.
Okay, let me just check here. 26 June 2020 from 16:21:18 received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 SMSs until 26 June 2020, 16:23:19, while in the 3G Pretoria University NGA cell tower.
Kusuka le phezulu lena ku mhla 26 June 2020 ngo 16:21:18 yathola imbiko eyishumi ama SMS izuze iyofika u 16:23:19 iqhumana ne 3G PTA kusho ukuthi sePitoli University NGA.
26 June 2020 at 16:40:29 he received a call, MTC call terminating, while in the 3G Pretoria University NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngomhla ngesikhathi kwaku 16:40:29 athola i-call kusho ukuthi yayithola i-call ifonelwe ngaleso sikhathi iqhumana nale tower 3G PTA University NGA.
26 June 2020, 17:23:01, he received the SMS while in the 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA.
Ke lapha ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngesikhathi kwaku 17:23:08 yathola i-SMS iseduze kwe 3G Abode 2 itower ese Hillcrest NGA 219.
26 of June 2020, 17:24:21 and 17:44:32, he received the cell phone was offline, was switched off while in the 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA area.
Ifoni kusuka ngom 17:24:21 kumhla 26 kuJune 2020 le phone lena yayicinyiwe kodwa yayiseduze kwale tower le 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA.
26 June 2020, 17:45:08 and 17:45:45, the cell phone was switched off while in 3G Ox Street NGA cell phone tower.
From 26 kuJune esikhathi kwa 17:45 kuyofika 08 nango 17:45:45 le cell phone yayicinyiwe kodwa ke yabonakala ukuthi iseduze kwe 3G Ox Street NGA.
26 June 2020, 17:52:58, he received the SMS while in the 3G Flying Saucer NGA cell phone tower area.
Ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngesikhathi ka 17:52:58 athola SMS ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi useduze kwale tower kuthiwa yi 3G Flying Saucer NGA.
Sorry. Mr. Baloyi, this evidence, you want it to be on record until which date?
Until the 8th of February 2021.
The following year?
Yes.
Is there no shorter way where you can deal with, unless it is disputed, that accused number 2 was never in that area? Mr. Ramsipidi.
The court will recall that their version is that upon his arrest, the cell phone was confiscated.
Yes, of course.
That it was in the possession of the police.
Yes.
So this is just to refute that. If
Yeah, but look, I mean, what's your view, Mr. Ramsipidi? Because we know your client's version.
Yes.
Unless you're saying he shares a number with the same number with some other person, fine, then it makes sense.
Exactly my point, my lord.
What are you saying?
My view is this. We are saying from the 16th to
The 16th of
till
June.
16th of June 2020,
Yeah.
until this phone is analyzed. It has been in the
When was it analyzed?
in Mpumalanga by the TSU, the unit.
What was the date? Do you know the date?
They received it on the 8th of February in Mpumalanga, 2021.
following year?
Yes, 2021. But it was, I think, Mr. I forget his name, the one that did the downloading, said it
Yeah, I
took him
remember the
about 6
gentleman
months
from Mpumalanga.
yes,
Remember that gentleman?
to download it.
Now,
my lord.
what is the dispute? You're saying the phone was not in your client's possession.
Yes, and the purpose of the cell tower, my lord, is to show that at the time, sometimes when these phones, say for example, Pretoria University,
Yeah.
he was in police custody. The 24th, when it's making calls, he was making a so-called confession with the magistrate. Other days, according to the AVL, he was in Pukeng, Dr. Tokwe, but the phone is making calls, and it's in Avalon where he doesn't know. So it, according to our version, supports our version that somebody else had that phone because it could not have been at Avalon when it's in Villaria or North Police Station, my lord.
Okay, let's say, Mr. Aloyingo.
Yes.
What's the state's version?
That is precisely the point, Malo, to demonstrate that the police never confiscated this cell phone. It was the whole time the position of the of accused number 2. We can see this from the cell tower information, Pretoria North, on the when he was arrested.
Yeah, so it was in Pretoria, North Fine, until where to?
Yes, and that it's either at some point it was given to someone else, and then at some point returned to the to accused number 2.
When was it returned to accused number 2? That's
Yes, but the cell tower will indicate as to when was he in the Queenswood reception area, which is near the detention center. But my lord, the nub of the matter is that the police never confiscated the cell phone. Accused number 2 was the whole time in possession of the cell phone.
It was before Mokhano took possession of the cell phone.
Yes.
It was before that.
Yes, that's the whole purpose of this evidence.
Okay, when Mokhano took the cell phone from accused number 2, it was in Valeria,
Yes, it was at Villera
at the police station.
Yes,
In the cells.
yes.
Do you deny that, sir? Your client denies that.
My lord, we deny it. Let's give.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I deny it.
I just want to find a way to curtail all this evidence. Because really, unless one must admit that that phone was moving around.
Yes,
It was moving around.
Yes.
The question is, who was in possession of the phone?
exactly my point, my lord.
And you are saying it was not your client.
I'm saying exactly that.
And the state is saying,
We're saying that the accused was the whole time in possession of the phone, or
Until-
that he gave the phone to
some
someone
other
else.
person.
Yes, that is in fact the version of the accused, to refute the version of the accused.
so when it was in Mpumalanga, who handed it over to the analyst, the person who downloaded?
Yes. My lord, the court will remember that Sergeant Mokhane found the cell phone in possession of the accused
Yeah,
at Villera Police Station on the 8th of February 2021.
right.
He then takes it to DPCI in Mpumalanga.
And then they receive it when?
For analysis.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, but the period thereafter is not really important.
Yeah, it's
because,
not.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the period prior to that.
Yes.
So, but the accused, what does he say? Where does he say he was before the 8th of February? The accused, number 2.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking the state.
Yeah,
According to the state's version.
well, I think it's common cause that he was detained at Vilera police station. That's where he was.
It's common cause.
Yes,
When was he detained, in other words?
yes.
Hello? When was he detained?
When?
When was
Yes.
he detained? Because if he's detained, he's stationary in the cells.
Yes,
Yeah, fine. It must be so.
Yes.
Logic tells you that.
yes,
So if he's detained for 6 years, he's there for 6 years.
yes.
So what period are you saying he was detained at Valeria?
Yeah, well, to start with, he's detained on the 16th of June,
Right?
2021. He's placed at Pretoria North Police Cells.
That's it, yeah. Until when?
Until about the 19th of June.
Right?
We recall that the 19th of June,
Yeah.
he's transported to
Okay.
Moroka Police
Oh,
Station.
sorry, Amoroka, fine. Yeah.
Yes, to make a confession
Right?
to Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
Right?
He appears in the First Lawyers Court, and thereafter he's then transported to Puking as the
Yeah, right?
as the cell phone tower shows.
Does
where
he deny
there's-
that he was transported to Puking?
Well, I don't think that was denied, that he was taken to Puking, where his room was searched.
That's it.
Yes, where they were looking for.
And what was the date then there?
That was now on the 19th.
19th of June,
Yes,
right? So we knew where he was from the 16th to the 19th of June.
yes. And then
Right.
from there, they find the ammunition.
Yeah, fine. Then he's going
and,
to
and
Puking
he's charged
police station.
at Puking, and he's then transported to Primrose.
Right?
Primrose in the early hours of the
Right.
of the 20th. He spends the weekend there, and on the 22nd of June 2020, he appears at the Puking Magistrate Court.
Right?
Yes. And from there, he's now taken, after appearing at Puking Magistrate Court, he's then taken to Pretoria Moot police cells,
Right.
where he was for quite some time. And as the evidence revealed that it was during COVID, so the prisoners were being moved on short notice to other police
Yeah, but
stations.
the fact of the matter is he was under custody,
Yes, he was in custody
right?
all the time.
All the time, right?
Yes, yes. Until the cell phone was found in his possession on the 8th of February 2021 at Vilera Police Station.
Right? So the period in contention, which the state wants to demonstrate that the phone was in his possession, which period is that?
So it's from the 16th of June 2020 until
February.
until the 8th of February 2020. We say the police never confiscated the cell phone of accused number 2. He was the whole time in possession of that cell phone.
Of that cell phone.
Until it was found in his cell under the blankets, as Mr. Sergeant Mohani testified on the 8th of February 2021.
Sergeant Mohani never said it was found under the blanket. He said, I said to Ntanzi, give me the phone.
Yeah, and he handed it over.
Yeah, it over.
Yeah,
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, well, my notes
No, no, fine.
says
I
I
remember.
checked that, and he does mention that it was, he took it underneath.
Under the blankets, whatever.
Yes, yes.
But does your client admit that, sir? Or he disputes that? He says never. Never happened.
My Lord, we dispute that we never had the phone. If somebody...
No, fine, I hear you.
Yes.
But your client disputes that he handed the cell phone to
At
Mohani.
Puking. At Puking.
not at Puking.
My Lord, he's arrested on the 16th. He disputes, yes, on the 8th of February 2020 at Valeria. He disputes that a phone was handed by him to Mohani that was found on him at the cells in Valeria.
And that was on the 16th of June.
That was on the 8th of February when
Sorry.
Bongani says he found the phone
He found the
in his
phone.
possession, my lord.
Okay, so how many months should we still go on with it? The location.
Well, if this data is accepted as it is, then Lieutenant Colonel Hose doesn't need to go through each and every detail. We can just simply, if the defense is agreeable thereto, just admit the cell phone tower information as appears in Exhibit DD5 in brackets E, Roman figure 1. Then that would
And Mr.
Take care of
your
the-
client is not prepared to admit that.
it will take care of the evidence of
Yeah, fine.
Lieutenant Colonel Hose.
But this phone, eventually it ends up where?
Yes. Well, it eventually is confiscated and is taken to for
When? When
analysis.
is it confiscated?
The 8th of February.
And accused
2021.
number 2 says it never happened that way.
Yes.
But then, okay, fine. And then it goes where this phone? After the 8th of February. Where does it go?
goes to Middleburg for
Middleburg,
DPC
where it's downloaded,
Yes,
analyzed.
where it's downloaded. After some time.
But accused number 2, does he admit that that is his phone? Or he says he knows nothing about the phone?
well,
the point.
my recollection is
Because it must have an IEMI number.
that yes,
So does he say it's not his phone?
he does admit that it's his phone.
Okay, fine.
But he says the police confiscated the phone and that it was in the possession of the police all the time. So, my lord, the issues that are really in dispute is who had the phone, in whose possession was the cell phone. That's
No. The first thing, whose cell phone is that?
well, that from the propositions that were put to the witness Sergeant Mukhani is that this was indeed the accused phone.
Does he admit that it is his phone?
Yes.
All he says is that
Yes.
it was never found on him.
Well, he says from the 16th,
Yeah.
after his arrest, it was not in his possession.
When does he say the phone was found in his possession, if ever?
Yes. Well, he says upon his arrest, it was confiscated.
Okay.
And from then on, it was not in his possession.
Okay, so
But
I
in
suppose
the
you've
police-
got sections, what?
Yes.
Section 13, not 13.
2 and
13?
3. 2 and 3.
Not 2 and 3. When the phone is put into the
Oh,
custody
the
of the
SAP
police.
13, yeah. SAP
SAP 13.
Yes, yes.
What does the SAP 13 say?
Well, they did request that information. We gave it to them.
Yeah, fine, but
Yes.
what does it say?
There's no record of that phone being entered
Into-
the SAP 13.
Is that the problem? Where was it kept, in other words?
So we are saying, once again, it shows that the accused had it in his possession
Because
all
it's
the
not
time.
in the records.
Yes,
When is it put into SAP 13? When, if ever?
yes. It was never put in the SAP 13.
Even when it was taken
Yes.
to Mpumalanga?
Well, in Pumalanga, when it was handed in for analysis, it was booked into the SAP 13.
Where was it taken from?
It was taken from, as we said, my lord, it was found in possession of the accused on the 8th of February 2021. It is then at Villera Police Station. It is then confiscated and then taken for analysis at DPCI.
When was it taken to the DPCI?
On the 8th of February.
On the same date it was
Yes.
allegedly found in the possession of the accused.
Yes. So,
Okay, fine.
as I say, in a nutshell, my lord, the accused says it's his cell phone, but he says the police confiscated it on the 16th of June 2021 when he was arrested. The police have denied that. They said, we never confiscated his cell phone. So the narrow issues are simply who had the cell phone
Yeah, fine. I
from
hear
the
you.
16th of June 2021 until the 8th of February 2021.
Okay,
So
you can
16
go on.
June 2020.
Fine. If he doesn't admit it, fine. You can recite all those numbers. But then, does it matter if he says, for instance, the shortest way I can say about this evidence, if he says it was never in his possession, why should you go through
Yes.
all this information about the movement of the phone?
Well,
What is going to be shown by that?
hence we say, my lord, if Mr. Ramsipil is prepared to admit this exhibit, we can simply then dispose of with the rest of the evidence, and we then admit that the tower information that is reflected in this exhibit is what it purports to be, and we then step off from this topic.
He doesn't admit it. Is that not so? Mr. Ramsipil, you don't.
Indeed so, madam.
Okay, let's recite it. Because we can't discover the spaceship where it went to.
Okay.
So it's how many pages there? We still have to go, Colonel?
106, about 107
Yeah.
Pages.
Yeah.
I think we're on page 1 now.
Yes.
So we're at page what?
Page 1.
We'll try and shorten this.
No.
Colonel, if you
Look.
can.
If it's like that, the movement of this phone is where? It's in Gauteng or where? Just look at the
Yes.
towers.
Yes. Yeah.
The movement of the phone is only in Gauteng. Or
Ye-
does
ye-
it go to Natal and Cape Town?
Yes.
It's only where? In Gauteng?
In Gauteng, and perhaps if we can deal with it in this way, that you only you indicated yesterday that Queenswood is the nearest tower to Villara Police Station. If you can just maybe indicate the dates on which the cell phone made contact with the Queenswood tower, that perhaps will curtail the proceedings.
Let me try to assist, my lord.
Yeah, please do, because it's a waste of time. Really.
Yeah.
Actually, anybody with any intelligence will think we're mad. I mean, it's like
Madam,
I'm eating bubble gum.
Yes.
I'm eating bubble gum. I'm eating bubble gum. I'm eating bubble gum. Why can't you say from the 1st of June 2020 to the 20th of December 2070, I was chewing bubble gum, please.
My lord, as I follow the dispute between accused number 2 and the state, is that it's a very narrow issue.
It is.
Who has been in possession of the cell phone from
That's
the
it.
16th of June
Yeah.
to the 8th of February?
That's it.
Now, accused number 2 says,
The police.
at the time at which I got arrested on the 16th of June 16th June 2020, the police took my phone.
Yeah.
And the state says, no, we never took your phone. What is imperative is this information that is contained in this 205 section, it's information that will be there.
Yes.
It's like it won't change.
That's the point.
And it's information that does not actually serve to demonstrate who was in possession
That's
of that
it.
phone in
Yes.
that day. So from where I'm standing, my lord, this is just a question of credibility.
Yes, it is.
Whether the phone was in the possession of accused number 1, number 2,
That's a narrow
or
issue.
somebody else,
Yeah.
that's a question of credibility.
That's it.
Thank you, madam.
Do you see it that way, Mr. Ramsipil?
My lord, for me and for Colonel Holmes, in their field, they say data is data. It speaks for itself. And it's exactly what is contained here.
Yes.
Mr. Baloy yesterday, when he addressed the court, he says this information, especially, he wanted to pick Queenswood Tower only. And the conclusion of Colonel Holmes on Annexure Exhibit GD 5B draws the inference that accused number 2 was in possession of this phone in Queenswood Tower, which is 220 meters when the photos were edited. That's why I had the qualm with them. I don't have the qualm with
Fine.
yes, and everything else.
Are
So
you-
it's a matter of argument, and like Mr. Mnisi says, it's
Yeah.
a matter of credibility.
But are you saying on behalf of your client that
Yes.
this tower, Queenwood's Tower, which is supposed to be 200 meters, 120, 220 meters away from Valeria Police Station.
That's correct, my lord.
You are saying that tower doesn't exist?
No, the tower does exist, my lord. Remember,
Fine.
the dispute is
Okay,
not,
fine, yeah.
as constellated over and over. When I am arrested on the 16th of June 2020, as part of the police procedure, they can't put me in the back of the buggy without searching me. I can't enter the cells of 1 Pretoria North without being searched. From there, I moved to Mod without being searched with a phone on me during COVID, no visits. In Valeria Police Station without being searched. In
No, fine, that's not a problem.
Primrose. Police procedure determines
No, quite, I hear you. You see, to add to what Mr. Miss is saying,
Yes.
that's why I'm saying this phone, it was at all relevant time within Gauteng.
Yes.
That's why, I mean, then it curtails, then we can agree, you can agree that whoever took it, he was moving with that phone in Gauteng.
Yes.
Does it make sense? Unlike when you say it went to Cape Town and it went to Ngongoma,
Yes.
and it went to Mozambique, etc., etc. So if you check those towers, Colonel, are they all within Gauteng? Because you can agree on that, because this is the evidence, it is there. Instead of reciting this evidence like
Yes.
parrots, please.
But in addition, my lord, the state would like just to put in record all the occasions on which the phone was in contact with Queenswood.
Yeah,
That shouldn't take long, my lord. Just
Queenswood only.
Yes.
The other towers,
yes, we're not
you're not interested in the
yes,
other towers.
Yes.
But you see, madam, that's nitpicking. I don't agree that the data speaks for itself as is, and credibility is determined as to.
Okay,
who
let's
the
recite
user
this thing.
was.
Okay, let's recite it. Go on. Let's take all the time. Recite it.
But, my lord, it will not change anything.
It doesn't. Everybody
Yes.
knows it.
We just place on record the Queenswood Tower. If in cross-examination they want to...
Let him do as he pleases.
No, you can't do as
That's
he pleases.
That's
We must
the
all
dominant
agree.
status
No, you
that-
can't say do as you please.
No.
Look, if you don't admit that there's a tower called Queenswood, that's fine.
I've never disputed the tower. My
So-
lord,
so-
like he's saying, he wants the witness to put the tower information for Queenswood at the relevant time, according to his theory. It's okay, my lord. I've got the right of cross-examination for this witness, my lord, on this information.
Thank you.
Lebo,
I have a suggestion, my lord. Just for 1 second to have a word with my learned friend, because, my lord, my suggestion was the evidence that the state is intending to place on record here are the towers.
yes,
And you are in agreement that in exhibit DD5E1,
that's it.
the cell phone moved according to all the towers depicted
yeah,
in
that's it.
this. And that can be admitted by consent, but that's why I'm saying, my lord, if I can have a word with my colleague.
Yes, please have
Just
a
so
word.
that we can have a solution to this 108 pages, that's just to place on record the towers, my lord.
So, you
Just
can
1
have a
minute.
word with your lieutenant colleague. You have to go outside.
Just 1 minute, my lord, yes.
You want me to-
Yes, my lord,
Now
just
we
1
can
minute.
go to
Oh, you want Mr. Baloyi to hear? To hear?
No,
No,
we
if the
just
court
go to
can
the
wait
passage.
outside.
It's 20 to 1. Maybe we can already take the long adjournment
Until 2 o'clock.
until 2.
Thank you.
So this is the evidence, eh?
Yes.
It's madness. I mean,
Only in respect of the towers.
yeah, it's madness. I mean, keep on saying it was there, it was there. We all know it was not with, according to your version, it was never with accused number 2. And according to the state version, it was with number 2.
Yes.
Is that not the narrowest of points?
Yes.
That is exactly the point.
I've got it.
Thank you.
So we come back at 2.